we're back with another episode, and this one is an episode, just like was an episode of a show.
Yep.
This is the 250th episode of Dynamite. How did you feel about it?
All right. We had discourse one time because like you said like I'm like all the time or whatever. But in this case, this show, in my opinion, was dog shit. I was bored out of my mind. First match all the way to fucking last or whatever. The first match was good, but it was too fucking long. Let's get into it.
Okay, that's the funny part because I've been seeing a lot of discourse about people making a case for, oh, you guys don't like long AEW pay-per-views, but they put this match on a show with no commercial breaks and it's long and you still hate it. And like it was this whole discourse about this long match. Like I even heard people compare this to the Shawn Michaels Bret Hart and said this was better than Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart Iron Man match. And I'm like, there's been 10,000 matches that was way better than that anyway. What are you talking about? Like
Right?
that, like that wasn't a bar that cleared. Like they're talking about like it was some big bar to clear. Like that's not a bar that clear. What are you talking about?
One, clearly they're trying to take a shot at AEW. I mean at WWE. That's all it is. It's the fucking AEW, what they call it, sickos and shit like that. That's all that
Yeah,
shit is.
but here's the real funny part about that. That was an Iron Man match. If you wanted to take a shot at that Iron Man match, you should have said, "Oh, the Bryan Danielson MJF Iron Man match was better than that." I would have been like, "Yeah, no, I agree." But
Yeah,
this one was like a far reach. It's like, "Oh, this one because it was an hour, it was better than that one." I was like, "Yeah, but it wasn't better than fucking Kenny Omega and Okada." But all right, cool, whatever. Fuck out of here.
right?
Like it was so like it's so funny because like I understand that people just like having your fucking love for something, and I see this in like every other fandom that I'm a part of. It's like I enjoy this thing, and I'm gonna shit on everything else, everything else out there because I enjoy this thing more than everything else. So whatever else out there, it's bad, and it's like that's not how it works. And like you turn off a certain amount of fan base when you do this discourse of my thing is better than whatever the other thing is. Fuck you guys and the other thing. If you like the other thing, you suck. And it's like, no, people can like whatever the fuck they want, but like you're making this one thing that people actually enjoy unenjoyable because you're trying to downgrade something else. It's like you're doing something stupid. Like
Exactly.
I I don't like that. I mean, this match was good. Like I liked the match. Like I didn't have no problems with the match. It's just when you just start this discourse of, oh, it's better than this match in WWE. WWE can never put on a match like this. You guys complain, and it's like this is the shit that makes me just like hate AEW as a whole because of
Exactly.
the fan base. And I saw somebody say, "Oh, you can't get mad at this thing because of the fan base." And it's like, dude, I just saw you fucking react because your baseball team was getting blown out and somebody's fan base from the other baseball team was going, "Oh, this fucking pitcher sucks." It's like, "Fuck you, dude, fuck you." And it's like, see, you literally did the same exact thing for wrestling. It's like it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just like this is what like it bothers me and people don't understand it because sometimes you're literally looking at something and you just can't see it. Like I heard a line and like I'm stealing it and using it for this. You can't see your heroes when you're looking right in front of you. And it's like, what? Like you look up to this person and you think that this thing is great, but you can't see all the flaws because you're like, this is my hero. No, 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 no. It's flawed. And people can say it's flawed, but also stop fucking shitting on other shit. Like, god damn it. You know, I fucking hate this. I hate this discourse. And
Yeah.
like,
Like if you like what you like, just say what you like that. You don't gotta go out your way to shit on something else. You know what I mean? Like once again, like I'm gonna do it just for like conversation sake. There was a company that we used to watch. I'm not gonna say the name of it unless you want to and whatever. We stopped
Hmm.
covering it because that company became dog shit. I tried to like continue watching it. I think you did too. It was on YouTube,
Hmm.
and yeah, like we stopped covering because it was just shit. I no longer like it. I think you agree with me. You no longer like it either. But it was good at
I
first.
yeah, it was good, and like the thing is, like even their fan base wasn't this toxic, and like,
Yeah,
and it's always when you tell people that they have a toxic fan base, everybody rallies around and goes, "Oh, you're just soy, and you're just like too weak to handle like the discourse. Whatever you like sucks, and you're mad about it." And it's like that's not it. It's just you're making me hate this. Oh, how can some fan make you hate this product? That means you really didn't like the product in the beginning. It's like that's not how this works. Like,
exactly. It's like say someone like that company that I'm talking about. If I
hmm
go out my way every episode, talk about that company, go out my way, watch that company, just to shit on it, how stupid do I look?
exactly. Also, you brought up something about a fan base hating something.
Huh?
You owe a fan on Twitter apology, and you know exactly who that fan is and what that fan was about. You owe that person an apology. And we don't even have to talk about the thing later on, but you owe that person an apology. I
Uh,
know you do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So back to the show.
Okay.
This, this match was really good. I didn't expect it to end the way it ended. Like I literally expected it to go, oh, they're gonna do a match at Wembley, what they probably are gonna do. But I was like, oh, they're gonna do a match at Wembley. That's gonna be good because they're gonna go to time limit. But wrong.
Yeah, I thought the
MJF,
same thing.
MJF fucking cheated and he won a title. Now, everybody immediately is like, oh, they're going to Wembley, they're gonna wrestle in Wembley, they're gonna have a rematch in Wembley.
No.
And okay, well, you say your piece because I have a piece too. Go
Okay.
on.
Because like I agree with you all the way up until that point. Like I thought it was gonna go time limit draw and all that.
Hmm.
Because he kept mocking someone, and that person being Daniel Garcia, the guy he took out.
Hmm.
I thought he was gonna show up and fuck him up at one point, and then like it's gonna be WDQ or something like that, or something. Like the match wasn't gonna end properly. But
Hmm.
due to him winning and him still fucking with him, he needs his revenge. And Danny Garcia wanted that belt to begin with anyway, so it's gonna happen in Wembley. It's Danny Garcia versus MJF, not uh Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay's gonna go on and do something else.
Okay, you're sure about that, right?
That's I'm not because I'm normally wrong about these things, but that's how I feel.
Okay, so what about last week when Pac won that fucking Global Force, whatever the fuck it is, and he said, "I want the international title match. I want it at Wembley." What about that shit? Did anybody forget that happened?
That's the thing. Everybody did forget about that. I didn't, but everybody did forget about that. Because you know how this thing is. Like they get a number one contender, they say they want to fight at a certain point. You don't see that
Hmm.
till like months later after the thing. Am I wrong or right?
No, you're completely right, and that shit made me mad because I was like, oh shit, he's gonna wrestle Pac. But then he kept calling out Daniel Garcia. Then it was like, it's gonna be Will Ospreay. At this point, they're gonna fucking make it a four-way, but they're not because that's not what they're gonna do. And then it's like, okay, what else do you do? Like, because everybody wants Ricochet versus Will Ospreay at Wembley. All right, fine. So what is MJF's opponent? Oh, we're gonna bring back Daniel Garcia. What about Pac, who needs his big match at Wembley? Like every one of these options is on the table, and it's just like up in the air, and it's just ridiculous.
And don't get me wrong, I love Danny Garcia, I love Pac. They both deserve their shine, but I just see Danny Garcia more, because that night.
Yeah, it just feels like this just feels like a total disarray situation, and it's like it felt like it was perfectly lined up. Like, oh, this thing is happening, and then it's like we have 19 of a million stories for this one thing, and we don't know how we're gonna get there. And it's like, okay, sure, fine. All
The
right.
only saving grace and only way to fix this like real quick, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, and like you're
Mm-hmm.
probably not gonna like this, right? Three
Mm-hmm.
way, like simple as that.
Okay, so I would go with a three-way, but I'd rather go with a four-way because like that gets all four guys in. But at the same time, it just like it waters everything down because
Yeah,
like it's not a one-on-one that like the AEW crowd would like really be popping for.
yeah,
Like for
100%. You're right.
for me, I just want to get this done so they can get to the Daniel Garcia storyline. Because I feel like that's a more intriguing storyline for MJF and Daniel Garcia to wrestle. I feel like that's what I want, but I feel like everything else is just like up for grabs, and it's like I don't know what's going on. I really am just like, whatever. I don't care. We'll get there how we get there.
Eventually.
Yeah. So then we get to a backstage with the Acclaim talking to Mark Briscoe and saying, we want to be in Blood and Guts, which we already knew they were going to be in. And then Swerve coming in and say, yeah, sure. All right. You guys don't like the Elite? We don't like the Elite. So they're all in it. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's exactly what we thought it was gonna be. The only difference is like I saw Daddy Ass in this match, which apparently he's not.
Yeah, I kind of figured Daddy Ass wasn't in this match. And like, especially because of last week, I was like, oh, this is, this feels like this guy's going to be in the match, which we find out later on.
Yeah.
So then we had the ass crack of Jericho, and he was talking shit. And Suzuki came out and said, next week, me and you for FTW title. Cool. All right.
I know he's not, but I hope he takes it.
I know. So then we have Blood and Guts. I mean, not Blood and Guts. We have the Elite talking about Blood and Guts. And Mercedes comes in, and Okada wants her to do the dance. And he gets all hot and flustered. Now, this is funny because I've saw a lot of discourse online about, oh, you guys didn't want Okada to go to WWE and do funny shit, but that's all he does in AEW. And I'm just like, no, that's 100% a thing where a lot of the AEW fans didn't want him to go to WWE because they thought he was going to be doing some funny, dumb shit. And I'm like, yeah, no, I agree. Like, a lot of people didn't want it, and now they're just like totally fine with it. So then, like, there was another argument which, like, I found no validity to because everybody was like, oh my God, like, he could do a lot of funny stuff. I bet you guys didn't know he could do funny stuff. And everybody from New Japan was like, there was one period in time where he was doing nothing but dumb shit, and we hated most of it because he's the best wrestler in the world, and he just was doing dumb shit. Like he
What?
did this whole fucking balloon thing. It was like
Yeah, yeah. I
we
was just about
hated
to
it.
ask, was it the balloon with the red? Was it red hair?
Yep, yep,
Yeah,
that was
I,
it.
I vaguely remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
That shit was so fucking annoying, and we hated it because it was like he just felt like off, and then he got his swag back and was like the best wrestler in the world again. Like people don't remember that, and they didn't watch like half of the backstage stuff with him and like the Jacksons, him and Osprey, and just him and just like other members of. There's literally a whole fucking DVD series of him and Yano, just like, and it's just all of chaos, just doing the most dumbest shit, and Okada being the most silliest motherfucker you ever seen. And it's like, yeah, we knew he could do funny shit, but it's the fact that you're like, oh, it's better in AEW and it would have sucked in WWE. And it's like, you don't know that. Like, it just was you wanting them in AEW, and that's what this whole argument is.
Could it have been better? Could it have been worse? You know.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
it's like I don't like this is like this what bothers me about this whole discourse of my team is better than yours and we hate your team and we hate everything else. And it's like, okay, whatever. But yeah,
wrestling's not even a team sport.
exactly. So then we get Mercedes versus Nyla Rose. And the funny thing about this is like a lot of people was like, we want Nyla Rose to wrestle on TV more, like, because we miss her. And I'm like, I that it, you know what? She hasn't wrestled. And this is the funniest part about it to me is because I'm like, wait a minute, she hasn't wrestled? Because she's on Twitter every fucking day making me laugh with the dumbest fucking shit in the world. So I'm more entertained by her Twitter than her wrestling. I'm like, oh shit, she hasn't been on TV. Oh, that's a thing.
She needs to bring that shit on to fucking TV though, all that funny shit, because it's fucking gold. Like it was one spot in this match, like
Hmm.
Mercedes tried something. I don't know if it was like a body slam or something, something involving power. And then she just like she being Nyla just looked at her like, "Are you out of your mind?"
That shit was so funny. Like, she's so good. She's so good.
I didn't like this match either, but like that spot, like I loved.
Yeah. So after the match, no, also Mercedes did the lockjaw, and then after the match, somebody had a DMD over CEO, and it was somebody in the crowd with a Sting mask, and I knew immediately it's Britt Baker.
What?
And then
Why it got to
Mercedes
be a
did
trope
her.
with a sting mask? He don't work no
I
more.
don't, I don't know, but it's fucking hilarious, dude. That shit was so funny because like Mercedes did her comical run again, and it just
Yeah,
like she's so good as a bad guy.
yeah.
Like
Like
I liked it.
this run as a bad guy is way better than the way she started out as a face.
Yeah, because like in the beginning it fucking sucked. Like now she's more comfortable and it's like, all right, yeah, no, you fit here, it works.
Yeah. It was
But
random in the beginning, I'll say that, because I did shit on it when she first did it. But yeah,
yeah, but like now it's like, no, it makes sense. I got it. I got it.
yeah.
So then we had Jack Perry beat up Brandon Cutler because he wants to fight Darby Allin. And I was
What?
like, this makes no sense.
I was just about to say that. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's supposed to be part of the lead.
Yeah. So then we had Mariah May come out as Tony Storm
Timeless Tony Storm.
and timeless Tony Storm. And we had Tony Schiavone call her a bitch. And I saw like the funny part was like I saw like a few comments go, this was so uncalled for. And everybody else is like, dude, she beat the shit out of somebody in storyline, just like destroyed this person for no reason, like bloodied her and left her for dead, and you just like complaining that he called her a bitch. It's part of the storyline. It's not like he really hates her. What are you doing?
He does that to MJF. I think at one point he called MJF a piece of shit. It wasn't this episode, but he's done it.
Exactly. And like that fucking pissed me off because like it was just like a few people, like three or four people that got like really pissed off about it, and everybody else found it like completely like on brand for the story, and they were like, "Oh no, it made fucking sense. Like this makes fucking sense." Like it wasn't like he just was like, "Oh fuck you, bitch." It's like he was like, "Hurry it up, bitch," and like he was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." He's like, "No, I'm sorry, but like she did what she did," and like it was out of pure anger, and it's like that makes sense. Like him having that genuine reaction made that so much better. Like it made it so much better. Like she did something and killed somebody. It was like, oh no, she's the most hated person in AEW. And I
Yeah.
was like, that was perfect. Like him doing that, I was like, that's fucking perfect. Like it was so random and it was like so real and genuine. I was like, that's so perfect. And like that's the shit you get from Tony Schiavone when he's just like in the character. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna throw this line out and just make it like when he hates MJF so seriously, it's like, I hate this son of a bitch. And it's like, oh yeah, this guy's a bad dude. Like we should hate him too. It's like that's why he does it.
It reminds me like back in the day when JR would get pissed off at somebody and call him like a son
Hmm.
of a bitch or whatever.
Hmm.
That was like his favorite word.
Yeah, and like people just like totally just picked up what they wanted. I'm like, yeah, you guys are just weird.
Yep.
So speaking of weird, we had a fucking weird thing that. fucking irritates the fucking shit out of me. They stripped the Bang Bang Gang of the six-man titles, and then they put them in a match against the patriarchy for the six-man titles because Jay White is injured. And I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Yeah, because first of all, Juice is 1/4, right?
Uh-huh.
1/4 champion, whatever the hell. Like they let it slide everywhere else. Why not let it slide here? Come on. And then like that match is not even on the
Hmm.
pay-per-view. If I'm not mistaken, it's on fucking Collision.
It is. And it's like this match was going to happen anyway, but you stripped them of the titles and then made them have a match to win the titles back. And it's like, huh? They could have just defended the titles. What?
And I feel
It was.
bad for those that are like Jay White fans in a way,
Hmm.
because hopefully he gets out of this whole storyline thing, whatever, in my opinion. That would mean when they win back the titles, because more than likely they're gonna win back the title, the Batman gang, right?
Hmm.
Jay White's not gonna be one of the champions officially.
I mean, that's a good thing because that means he's out of it, hopefully, but he probably won't be.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only problem. Like he's still stuck in this bullshit. But
that it is. It's bullshit.
it's I mean, it's okay to a point, but eh, whatever. So then we get to the main event, which I was kind of looking for, like not a lot, but I was kind of looking for it because part of me was like, okay, they're gonna have a good match to a finish. But then I kept thinking, this is going on last, going into blood and guts. There's no finish here. Like, and that pissed me off. I was like, there's no finish to this match. All right, this kind of sucks.
Yeah,
So it was Okada versus Swerve. And at the end, the Elite show up, then the Acclaim show up, then Jack Perry shows up, and they all get in a fight. Then Hangman shows up finally. He never touches Swerve. They get they get caught off guard, so they never have a fight. And then out of the rafters, you say the line.
it's the wait no. Oh, Jeff Darby. Never mind.
That actually fucked me up a little bit because it was like, huh, okay, all right, yeah, Darby, all right. That's
Like
how I felt.
once again, Sting no longer
Hmm.
works here. He retired. Let the man
Hmm.
like rest. Like you're on his thing, like a better term.
But that's the thing, like they wanna honor, quote unquote, honor Sting, so I understand that. Like I understand that, but like, holy shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, like that's Dynamite, and we're going in the blood and guts with Team Elite, which is Mark Briscoe, the Acclaim, Swerve, and Darby versus Hangman, Jack Perry, Young Bucks, and Okada. Who do
yeah.
you think is gonna win this?
Uh, unfortunately, Team Elite.
I so I really want Team Elite to win, not because I like Team Elite. The only reason I want Team Elite to win is because I want Team Elite to win and then like it kills a bunch of storylines, but it creates a new storyline because it kills a bunch of storylines because the Acclaim need to fight the Young Bucks and everybody else needs their revenge. But it if it goes down with Hangman, Pin and Swerve, then they have to have a world title match.
Yes.
And I want that really bad.
Do you
So
foresee a stipulation in that if it happens, if and when it happens?
it has to be. It has to be, but like they just had their last match was a stipulation match.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
thinking.
but it has to be done because he needs his revenge.
Hmm.
Like he needs to get his fucking revenge, and a lot of people keep forgetting how much this motherfucker needs his revenge, and they just like gloss over it. That's why I'm like totally on his side at this point because it's like, yeah, no, I get it because you are like fucking beat up, like your people were beat up, everybody was beat up. Yeah, I understand. I get it. I fucking get it.
Poetically false.
I mean, I would love if they did something like three stages of hell. I know that's like very weird to say, but I would really love them to do a AEW version of Three Stages of Hell.
Okay, yeah, I see the vision.
Yeah, because like then they would actually get it done. But the only thing that's like making this whole thing really fucking weird is Bryan Danielson is the one at the end waiting for fucking the pay-per-view. So it's all up in the air. Like once again, it's we're going to the pay-per-view. Everything is quote unquote locked, but everything is also up in the air. The only thing that's like true locked is the women's titles match. Britt Baker and Mariah May. Their shit is locked up completely. Everything else is up in the air.
Yeah, because everything else could change.
Yeah, it can change so much. I'm like, all right, cool. Like it is what it is. It's
Yeah,
but like yeah, AEW doesn't have a pay-per-view except for next week, which is Blood and Guts, and then the next time they're in pay-per-view is fucking All In. Now, Fightful has reported that AEW is doing a stadium show next year. And this is what pissed me off with a lot of people in their reading comprehension. It literally says in 2025 in Texas, AEW is looking to run a stadium show. These motherfuckers read what Tony Khan said because they asked him, do you have any plans this year of running another stadium show? And Tony Khan said, other than the fucking Slam Fest or whatever the fuck that thing is called, the one that they do at Arthur Ashe, he said, other than that, I don't have any plans of running another stadium show this year. So people was like, Fightful got it wrong. Fightful got it wrong. They never said later on this year. They said in 2025.
basically.
People are really fucking stupid. They're really fucking stupid.
Like
So,
you said, they can't
yeah,
read.
exactly. So NXT was a thing.
Yep.
So it started off with the Rascals. And the Rascals fought Gallus. How
Match
good
was
was
pretty good, and like I liked it.
how good was it to see the Rascals back together?
Oh my God, like fucking like goosebumps and whatever. Like there was moments there I actually wanted to call Zachary Glenn's fucking Carter Nash and whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I said it to you or someone else. Like, how crazy it is to see Trey Miguel in a quote WWE slash NXT ring.
That was so good. And they feel like they fit there and it was so great. And during the match, Joe Hendry came out for commentary and that popped a lot of people.
You know
And
why?
why?
Vic Joseph said his name, literally.
Oh, oh shit. So the fucking Rascals won. They beat Gallus and it was all over. Something happened later on that I was like, huh. And they even kind of noted it on Twitter. It was like, huh, that was a thing. But here's the thing that actually popped me even more. Did you know what happened?
Uh, Remind me.
Oh, the treehouse came back. on TNA. The
Oh
Treehouse
yeah,
is back. The Treehouse is back, and the Rascals will be facing No Quarter Catch Crew at Slammiversary. Yeah.
like I'm literally watching it right now, and like yeah, like a few minutes ago that happened.
So yeah, people are just like, oh, TNA isn't a thing. It was like WWE doesn't give shit about TNA. It's like, no, they do.
They definitely do.
Yeah. So then Roxy was going out to give her open challenge. And as she's doing that, we cut back to Chase U, and Chase U is back there, and Thea gets mad. She's like, no, no, no. I'm gonna fuck her up. And it's like, okay. And then Duke goes and like has like a sidebar with her. And Quinn McKay, whatever her name is here, she was talking to Chase U and was like, how do you guys feel about Duke's thing later on? Like, do you think Duke can beat Obafemi? And he was like, you know what? We're just gonna give Duke all this love and all this strength. Well, he can do it. He's gonna give him a Chase U size ass whooping. I'm like, no, he's not. He is not.
I would have stuck with what Riley said last week. He gonna kill him.
Yeah. So then we get Ego in the back with Ava, and Oro wants to beat his ass. And
Ego. I,
so Ava is like, listen, I'm not gonna let you fight. And she gives Ego the chance to pick his challenger for the night. And he goes, I'm picking Dante Chin. I'm not picking him.
that
So,
was so fucking random to me. Like, what?
dude, that was random to every fucking body. Like, what the fuck just happened? I was weirded out.
Like, I ain't got nothing against Dante Chen, but like, what's the last match that he won? Yeah, I mean,
He beat Lexus King four
how
weeks
long?
ago.
I was just about to say, how long ago was that?
That was fun. So then we get Roxy in the ring. And Roxy's cutting this promo about how she is the next prodigy. And 13 years ago, Charlotte Flair won the title, and Charlotte Flair has won 17 titles or 14 titles. How many titles she won? And how do you think I will be in 13 years? I'm a prodigy. I'm going to win everything. The funniest part about this is everything Roxy is saying, I 100% believe because like when she got here, I was like, oh, I see something in her. She has grown to the part where she's like, I lied to you not, she doesn't even fit in NXT anymore. Like she's not NXT. Like she's main roster. Like this is ridiculous. And she's only 22.
I give you credit. You called that out before she came to NXT, whatever. Like,
Yes,
yeah, like you're the one that schooled me on her and all that, Roxy and whatever. I looked up some of her shit and like, yeah, she was like real good and she improved over the years. So yeah, like I agree with you. Main roster it is like soon, soon.
yes. And
Now, one
mm-hmm,
thing, you
yeah.
know she was incorrect, right?
Why?
According to Charlotte, she
Okay.
said 13 years. Charlotte was like, it was only 11.
Well, goddamn. That's wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So speaking of gatekeeping and doing stuff, Roxy mentioned Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, who Stephanie Vaquer over the weekend debuted in WWE in the Mexico shows, wrestling Isla Dawn. And okay, this is just me being me. I'm getting a little bit angry because everybody loves Stephanie Vaquer all of a sudden. Like, screw you. I'm getting a little angry here. I'm getting a little angry here because I knew about Stephanie Vaquer everybody, way before everybody, when she was in Estella del Ring. I knew about her, and now everybody's like, "Oh, she's so great. Stephanie Vaquer is great." You just met her this year. You just met her this year. This bothers me.
While you have a valid point, though,
Hmm.
I also have to point out that's always been a thing. Like we know AJ Styles since his beginnings and all that. So you discover people before they become a thing. So you shouldn't really get mad because like it's been years.
Like Like the thing about Julia, also Julia too. Like I
Yeah,
knew her when she was an ice ribbon before she did the fake little bullshit of, oh guys, I miss my home in France and Italy. I gotta leave, guys. I'm so sorry. And I knew this fucking shit was happening. I knew this fucking shit was happening. She's like, I'm so sorry. I gotta leave. And she left because Stardom was getting a big deal, and Stardom was going to do their first big show, and she popped up and she just challenged Hana. I was like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. But yeah, I knew these people way before anybody did.
I'll give you one more.
Hmm.
Delta, because no one knew about her. Like they started like do research and whatever. You recently did research, so
Yes, yes,
you schooled me on her. I actually saw footage of her recently too. So yeah, she's gonna be a monster when shows up.
yes, she is. But yeah, that like fucking Roxy. This is the first time Roxy ever mentioned somebody of those caliber who are like signees at WWE that hasn't showed up yet on television.
Yeah, they're probably like people like studio audience or whatever that don't know about like backstage. They're probably like, who the fuck are they?
Hmm. Because like the people in NXT, like the studio audience is like right there. They would like they know, but the people who are just like watching NXT have no idea who the hell Julia or Stephanie is. And
Yeah,
like, yeah, we don't know who the fuck these people are. But like the crowd like had huge reactions, even to the point where Julia even liked the tweet about her getting mentioned by Roxy. So yeah, but then Roxy gets confronted by Thea Hale because Thea wants a title match, and Roxy starts talking so much shit about Thea Hale, and Thea's like, "Oh, screw you!" And Thea goes through one of her little angry things, and like they have like this little roll around and a reversal of submissions, and it was fucking fun because I was like, "Oh shit, Thea is really like good at submissions now."
that's gonna be a fucking match.
Hmm. But like going out of this, like the only problem I had out of this was Thea's not winning a title when she should win the world title at least sometime soon.
I mean, Roxy could get screwed.
I mean, but that's here's the thing, like I don't like I'm sorry, like Thea is like gonna grow into be her own thing. She's gonna be good, but I don't want to see Stephanie or Julia face fucking Thea Hill. I don't want to see her face Thea Hill at all. Like Roxy, yes, like pencil me in for that. I'm there.
Okay.
Thea, it ain't working for me. Dude, like both of these women are on like a higher level of like of Thea, and it's like I said, there's no disrespect to Thea. Thea doesn't have that caliber of athlete to go against these people. Roxy just has the caliber of this means something.
She's still stuck with Chase U. That's why. If she gets out of that, like she should be fine.
No, I really think she needs more of a wrestling skills. And then I'm like, okay, I can see her beating one of them one day.
Okay.
So then we have the backstage with Kalani Jordan, and she's getting interviewed, and like, hey, Kalani, what's up? And she's like, hey, I got this title, and you know, people want to fight me. And then Wendy Chu pops up and was like, hi, and she's like, oh, that was kind of weird. Yay,
That was random as shit.
it was. So here's the one thing that I completely despise about Kalani Jordan. Like, Kalani's great in the ring. Kalani is just like, she has the look. She has everything, except for like she feels like she is just like the most nicest fucking person in the world.
Oh
And it's
my
like,
God, it's not just me. Thank you.
dude, I cannot get behind her like just being nice. Like you're just being like this nice person. Like, yeah, I'm just really happy to be here and I want a title. Yay. And it's like you need an edge. Like you can wrestle. Like I've never seen you get mad. Like the little one spark that you had of getting mad, it didn't work for me. I was like, you need to just like kick somebody's ass. I'm like, I'm waiting for that. And I was like, eh, she doesn't have it yet. I just want that.
Do you remember when they attempted to make her heel?
Hmm.
Because they did.
And it didn't work.
Yeah.
Like she needs to find something like maybe if she loses a title and she gets angry, maybe that'll work. Maybe. Maybe. Hopefully.
Be good with that.
So then we had Lola Vice in the back, and Lola Vice is getting interviewed, and then Toxic 4.0 shows up and talks shit to her. And I'm like, no, I'm like, we hate you because they said something about rookies. And then Lola was like, what about the rookie on your team? Like, she's right there. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh. And he was like, yeah, she doesn't count. I'm like, okay.
You know, that whole time I never thought about that, her being a rookie, because she's
That's
that good.
funny. But like I like when she said it, like I was like, oh shit, that's right. She is the rookie. Like it caught me off guard too.
She's our rookie. That's probably the reason. She's our rookie.
Mm-hmm. So that led to something later on. So then we have the young OG versus fucking it's not Josh Briggs, Brooks Jensen. And this match was really good. Brooks Jensen actually improved. I don't know how. He wasn't even wrestling anybody. The fuck happened?
But he shrunk. I swear he was taller.
I was thinking that, but I was like, nah, that's not a thing. You can't shrink. It was weird. So young OG beats Brooks Jensen. And Sean Spears kept coming out because Briggs was out there too. Sean Spears kept coming out and like looking at Jensen. Like, huh. And
Sean does want a minion, so that might be
yes,
it.
the funny part is I don't think it's the thing that happens later on. I don't think it's that.
Okay.
So then we have the Don and the family playing cards, and Charlie Dempsey comes up to him and was like, "Hey, listen, I want you to do a favor for me." And the Don's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" He's like, "Listen, I need you to whack somebody for me." And the Don's like, "Why are you talking like this? What is going on?" He's like, "But he was like, I've whacked somebody for you already." He's like, "This time it's a girl." He's like, "Dude, you got to do it yourself. I don't know what's wrong with you."
Caught him over, like,
That was so funny. You want to know what the funniest part to me was?
what?
I had no idea who the fucking girl he was talking about until I saw her. I was like, who the fuck is he talking about?
Because remember the girl that caught them
No,
and
no,
shit.
no, no. I remember that when it happened, but like once this scene is going down, I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about?
Oh, okay.
So then we had Trick. Trick's trying to get back to his winning ways. And he gets a FaceTime by Ilya Dragunov, and Dragunov's telling him, listen, dog, he's like, I know you got this in you. You just got to figure out how to get down. And the whole time, Pete Dunne is just looking at him. Pete Dunne's just staring at him. And then Pete Dunne and Trick have a little interaction. I'm like, oh, okay.
Question.
Answer.
What is Pete Dunne doing in NXT?
Listen, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this as clear as possible. Pete Dunne is earning a fucking paycheck. That's what the fuck he's doing.
Okay.
Like he's a producer down there. He's making money. He's like, fuck it, I might as well wrestle. I got a storyline on Raw. Fuck it, I might as well do it all. I'm earning a fucking paycheck, baby.
Here's the funny part. I swear he's a SmackDown guy.
No, he's a Raw guy because they got traded.
Oh, okay, okay.
So then we get Ego versus Dante Chen. He beats him in like 5 minutes. And then Oro comes out, and Oro beats the shit out of Ego. Ego gets the upper hand, DDTs him. Then Oro bounces back and fucks Ego up. And he gets the visual pin. One, two, three. So to me, that's just setting up Great American Bash, Ego versus Oro Mensah for the world title.
100%. Like Oro has grown on me. Whatever. Remember when he first came in, they started doing
Hmm.
promos and then didn't wrestle after that?
Yep. And to me, like, I'm not even joking. Like, in the year 2024, I was not expecting to hear Oro Mensah going for the world title. That was
About
not on
that.
the card. And then this is what I hate about fucking NXT. They did something that made me go, I fucking hate you for this. They did a Duke Hudson promo. They did a Duke promo. And they went back to Duke being the fucking gambler. I was like, I fucking hate you for that. Because we talked about it on a podcast when they lost the money through gambling. We was like, oh, it's probably Duke's fault. It's Duke's fault. And we thought, oh, they just totally threw away that gimmick. They brought it up. They brought it the fuck up.
I mean, like they give him some bail and whatever. That was the easy way out because it was obvious it would be him because he was
Hmm.
the gambler. It being Chase, like that was a curveball, so I'm okay with it.
It was, but like, holy shit, they brought it back up in the story was made me fucking pop. So then they announced that No Mercy is going to be in September and Halloween Havoc. They're both going to be pay-per-views, not PLEs. They're pay-per-views.
Hmm.
Yeah. So then we got something that like even bothered me even further because we got Gallus and Gallus is talking and all of a sudden Joe Hendry pops up
You keep
and
saying that, but it's not all of a sudden because they was talking about him, but they didn't say his name. All of a sudden, Joe was like, you know what? Fuck that, Joe Hendry, and then he showed up. It's not
dude,
all of a sudden. You have to say his name. You have to trigger it for him to come.
but here's the thing that bothered me about this whole entire thing. They talk about Scotland and it's like we're the only Scots and not that Scott Joe Hendry and Joe Hendry. I'm like Joe Hendry Scottish? Like
Evidently.
dude, what culture pro wrestling has ruined me because like I think everybody's just fucking British. I'm like, oh, everybody's British. And then Joe Hendry's like, no, 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 I'm Scottish. Even to the point, I swear to God, I still to this until Gallus fucking said, oh, we're Scottish. Once again, what culture broke me because I was like, they're just British too. Yeah, yeah,
To be fair, fucking Drew Galloway went there too. So
yeah. Everybody's British. So then we get Izzy Dane versus Tatum Paxley, and Tatum scared the shit out of Izzy. Tatum gets the win with her finisher, and
it's called like the cycle driver or something, right? Like I know it had cycle in it.
yes, the funny part is this is a move that some girl in Japan, I forgot exactly who it was doing. And when Tatum Paxley started doing it, the girl was like, "Oh shit, I've been doing that move." And everybody just was like, "No, no, no, Tatum Paxley's been doing that move." And I'm like, "No, no, no, this person has been doing this move longer." It was like, okay, so
Everybody wants to be like my person did it first. When like there's proof someone else did it.
yeah, so Tatum Paxley and Wendy Chu put together a doll, and now they're friends.
Best friends.
No, because the best friends are injured. These friends are not injured. So then we get Lola Vice, and Lola Vice comes to the ring because she's gonna take on Fallon Henley. Woohoo!
Yeehaw.
Oh, I don't know why I said woohoo. That was the opposite. But before that happens, once again, Shawn Michaels, I hate you because we get Ashanti Diadonis and Cedric Alexander in the back, and Ashanti showed more personality in this fucking promo than he ever did on the main roster or anywhere else.
I was impressed. I was impressed. I'm like, whoa. Like, where the fuck all this? Where was all this?
Exactly, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, what the fuck was all this? And he wanted Jakara Jackson, and then Oro came up and tried to stop him. And fucking Ashanti Diadonis he was the man in this promo. I'm like, holy fucking shit! Like, where the fuck did this come from?
Did you notice a little bit of dissension between Legend and Miss Jackson?
Yes, and I think Miss Jackson is gonna wind up going with Ashanti Diadonis. I
Yes.
think that's what's gonna happen. So I was mistaken where I said it was Fallon versus Lola. It wasn't. It was JC versus Lola. And then Lola gets beat up by New Toxic Extraction. And then Sol Ruka and Karma Petrovich comes and helps Lola Vice. Didn't see that coming at all.
A lot happened.
Yeah. So then we had Tatum Paxley in the back, happy that she found somebody to play with. And then fucking, what is her name? God damn it. Kalani Jordan comes up and says, hey, you're too old to be playing with dolls. And Tatum Paxley puts down the white doll and picks up the black doll. I think I found somebody new to play with. She's winning that title. She's winning that title. I'm sorry, Kalani. She's winning that title.
Does she have like a dog for everybody?
Yes, yes, I believe it. 100% she has a doll for everybody. Holy shit. Like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, Tatum Paxley needs to win that title. Sorry.
Uncle Papa Shango. That's all I say.
So then we seen Ego. He was leaving, and they asked him about Oro, and he said, "Screw that guy." He's like, he didn't beat me. Like that wasn't a real match, and he walks off. So then we get a six-person match with OTM and Jada Parker versus Michin and the Good Brothers. Dude,
Hmm?
so somebody online goes, I think WWE should let Mia Yim go because they're not using her. And everybody, including Mia Yim, is like, what the fuck are you talking about? I literally wrestle every week and I'm on two shows. What are you talking about? That
I'm
was
just
the,
about to say that. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Plus, if I'm not mistaken, she promotes other stuff for WWE. Plus, she's on
hmm
Up, Up, Down, Down, if I'm not mistaken, also. So she does a lot.
Yes, she's good. So the Good Brothers and Mia Yim got the win. So then we find out who the person is that was talking to Catchpoint, and it was Ren Sinclair. And she's like, I want to join. And they're like, you can't join. I know the thing about you. That no, you don't. You don't know shit. And he was like, yeah, no, I know the thing. And she was like, come on, come here. I'm like, no, I don't know what you guys did. He's like, but I want to join. I was like, God damn it.
The whole time, you notice she was trying to wrestle Miles.
Yes. And the funny part is like he was kind of enjoying it, and then Charlie Zipsy was like, dude, stop. What the fuck? That was hilarious.
Like, I have no problem with it, but is it mandatory that every group has to have a girl?
Yes, and you know what's funny? Somebody pointed this out online, and I was like, holy shit, that's true. They was like, dude, do you know that NXT is like the only place where you have a female member of the crew and it's not a romantic storyline? I was like,
Yep.
everybody in there has no romantic relationships to any male person in the crew. I'm like, holy shit, that's actually true.
OTM. OC,
Mm-hmm.
the D'Angelo family.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah,
Yeah, and these people, once they get their team up, yeah. So that's perfect.
yep.
So then we had DJ Nightwolf get attacked by Lexus King. So that was fun, I guess.
They're gonna engage in combat eventually.
Yes, if you don't get that reference, guys, something's wrong with you. So then we had a fucking random ass bang. Well, not a random banger, because I didn't expect Duke to fucking go this hard, but Duke and Obafemi was fucking great.
How a man his size could do the fucking stratisfaction?
Dude, I don't know, but like that's his fucking thing. And like he stole it, and I'm like, oh, okay. You did it once, but he does it all the time and he does it perfectly. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's weird.
Shout out to Oba for fucking like flipping over like that too. Like he sold that shit real good.
Hmm. So then we get to the outside action. We got Too Fast, Too Furious with the tag belts talking to the Rascals. And like they even alluded to it online, like, might be a new tag team title match eventually. Hmm.
Which of the three?
I don't even care. I just hope that they win the tag titles and take them to TNA. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
So then we had Brooks and Briggs leaving. And they're leaving, but there's also other people talking in the parking lot. And it fucked me up because it's like more than one thing was happening. I'm like, why is everybody outside in the parking lot? Because we got Trick and Cedric arguing in the parking lot. We have Catch Point beefing, and like they're beefing with the girl, and it's like, okay. And then Jensen gets in this random car, and the car drives off. Very fancy car, and it drives off.
Like he was on the passenger side. So
Hmm. The funny part is a lot of people are like, "Oh, it was Sean Spears." Mm, I don't think so. It's somebody completely different.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know who, but it's somebody completely different.
Yeah, I think Sean Spears is a red herring. I
Hmm.
actually think it's gonna be someone from TNA. Who? I don't know, but someone from TNA.
Okay.
Because he's hinted at it a lot. Like he has a support system. He wants to make an impact. That that's damn near a catchphrase right now when it comes to TNA.
Yes. So he's gonna beat the shit out of Briggs because Briggs is going over to Noah for a while, and so is Tavion Heights. So they're both leaving, but this is gonna we're gonna figure all this out by next week.
Like next week they having what is it? No DQ match? Like something like that.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Nothing to say.
It cut off because I didn't hear anything you said.
What, you're going in and out. What's happening here?
It cut off. I didn't hear anything you said.
I said, "Mommy's home."
Woo!
So then Liv Morgan, which I need her to stop because I can't handle this. Myself, personally, I can't handle this. She was talking about being in Mexico and she goes, I'm a screamer. So I'm like, dude, you can't just say shit like this. She can't say shit like this.
I mean, you can, and
She
she did.
it's it's not right and I protest this. And Rhea asked for a title match. Rhea said, I want the title match. I want everything back. And Liv's like, no, I said I was going to take everything from you. And this is what's happening. And I like this because they actually set up that this was a super long term story that actually got paid off from when Liv got her arm broke by Rhea to Liv getting her revenge. So yeah, it was a long term story.
Yep.
And Dom is trying to get her back and is like, "Hey, look, I got a flower for you." It is exactly almost one to one how his dad was with China.
Exactly. I was just about to point that out. Did you notice all the like the Eddie and China isms?
Yep. And Damian Priest makes fun of him for the whole fuck up. So that was a thing. Then we
Like
got,
I see fucking Dom getting pissed off at him like sooner or later.
oh, something's gonna happen. Something is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So then we had Big Bronson Reed versus Sheamus, and they had a match. And then after the match, Pete Dunne comes down, and Bronson Reed's about to beat Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne counters, and then he winds up beating up Sheamus and laying Sheamus out. Now, everybody has missed this whole entire thing because it was just this random ass thing that Michael Cole said on commentary. And he said it on commentary, and I was like, huh, that's actually fucking weird. Michael Cole says Bronson Reed has been talking about all the new blood on Raw. I was like, huh? And because they said that they're going to be doing something with new blood, the trademark they got from WCW, hmm, hmm, like
Hmm.
shit could happen. Like, something can happen.
Yeah.
So we had more Rhea and Dom, and Rhea's pissed off at Dom, and they're in a clubhouse, and the guys are like trying to make him feel better. It was like, hey man, like shit happens. And he's like, no, I just want mommy back. I'm sorry. It was it was very weird. Cause like,
It's a part there later on in the night during a match that he had. That part was weird.
yeah. But this shit was like it just was all like playing out good. So we have Ilya Dragunov talking to Sam, and he's like, dude, I didn't want you to give me a match. He was like, I just wanted to talk. And he's like, dude, he was like, listen, you deserve the match. It's cool. We're gonna have the match. It's fine. It's all right. He's like, okay. We had a Gunter video package, and then we had Zelina Vega in the back, and she wound up talking shit about Sonya Deville and the new arm breakers. Yeah, I don't know. They don't have a name. I'm just calling them the arm breakers.
Yeah, 'cause that's what they like to do apparently.
Yes, and I lied to you not. Zelina Vega's getting ready for the fight, and she puts Vaseline on her face. I saw so many weird people goes, "What is she even doing?" LOL. And then like everybody that's like from one, the hood, and two, the boxing world was like, are you people dumb? Like that's a thing that people do. What are you talking about? Like you've never been in a real fight. Like, duh. Like half these people online has never been in a real fight or seen anybody in a fight. Like the fuck? That's a
I
thing people
even knew
do.
about that, and I'm the one that barely knows anything about shit like that.
Exactly. It's like the fuck. Like it's so weird. So I felt bad for Zelina because she was going to get murdered by Sonya because it's Sonya's first match, and they said like I think like a couple years, and she beat the shit out of Zelina. They broke her arm, and then TikTok Toxic Tag Team and Lyra Valkyrie comes out to save her.
I remember she obviously was gonna lose, so
Yeah. So then Priest is going to the ring, and Dominic bumps into him, and they're talking, and then Jey Uso goes, "Is it true? Yo, is it true?" And Priest was like, "What? Yo, is Rhea single?" And Priest was like, "Yeah, she's single." And Dom's standing right there. And Jay was like, "Yeah, tell her to holler at me." And he walks off. And Priest was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And Dom was like, "Yo, I don't know." He's like, "Maybe you should go get a match." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get a match. I'm gonna beat Jay."
yo, no
And Priest,
disrespect to Priest,
uh-huh,
Jay, Dynamite, or you,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm,
But if that was you, if you were if you was Damien and I was Dom, I would punch you and Jay right in that instant. No fucking match, no nothing. I would beat both your asses. She's what? No, fuck you.
That was hilarious. So then we get Adam Pearce talking to two referees. Mind you, this is kind of a spoiler here. He's talking to two referees, and then Chad Gable comes up and says, "Dude, I got a huge spoiler." And he's like, "What?" Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. Yes,
God.
dude. Like it was so funny because Pierce goes, "Everybody knows that." He's like, "Oh,
How
okay."
didn't he know that though?
I don't know. It's so stupid. It was so stupid. So then we had Damian Priest come out, and he's getting a little bit of cheers, and he calls out Gunter, and Gunter comes out, and Gunter basically says, "Listen, this wasn't my dream. Like you and everybody else, this was your dream. You wanted to do this since you were kids." He's like, "This wasn't my dream. I just became a wrestler." And then Priest was like, "Man," he was like, "Listen, he's like, you just say that because you had everything handed to you." He was like, "I had to sleep in the car. I had to do this. I had to bust my ass to do this." And then Gunther just goes, "That means your family didn't love you. They made you sleep on the streets. You're just street trash. You're garbage. Me, I'm excellent. I've had everything." Like, dude, what the fuck?
I hated this whole thing.
Dude, no, for me, it made me actually like have a story because there literally is no story in between them.
No, it's
Because
not.
he won King of the Ring and he gets to face the world champion. That's literally it.
Yep.
Now he made it personal, was like, "You're not shit, you're gutter, you're trash, you ain't shit." And then he's like, "I'm better than you, and you know it." And I was like,
Why did you say that? No, I get it. I just don't like it, but I get it. I totally get it.
yeah, it made sense to me because it was like they at least tried to make a story and make these two actually have like, "Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you either. Fuck you too." I
Yeah,
was like, "All right." I'm like, "Yeah, like I get it. Like it makes sense."
it's a reason behind it. Otherwise, there was no reason. So
It was just like, "Oh, it's a title match." Haha. Now it's like, "Oh, there's more to the story." All right, cool.
yeah,
So then we find out from Pierce that Jay Uso is gonna have the match with Dom, and then he bumps into Braun Breaker, and he's like, "Listen, I don't want you messing with the main event. You gotta leave. Security, make sure he leaves." And Braun Breaker was like, "No, no, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave." And he was like, "Security, make sure he leaves." And I was like, "He didn't leave."
like WWE has the worst security. That's all I'll say until we get there.
Yes. So then we get Braun Strowman versus Damian Priest. Priest beats him with the South of Heaven chokeslam to this big motherfucker.
Like
And I was like,
none of that made sense to me. Like it was a good match, but Braun's a face. I don't see how Braun earned a match against the champion, even though I'm assuming it was non-title. Like, why?
because I needed to face a big man and you kept fucking with Judgment Day, and I needed to beat your ass for fucking with Judgment Day. And also, you're bigger than Gunter, and I needed a warm up to face Gunter. And then after the match, Gunter comes out and Priest beats the shit out of Gunter. And it makes you go, "Wait a minute, there's a shot that Priest may beat Gunter."
Okay, you made total sense. Thank you.
Yes.
I take it
So
back.
then we so then we have Alpha Academy, and Chad Gable comes up and tells them that Uncle Howdy's Bo Dallas, and they're like, "Oh, we knew that." And they were talking about helping someone, and Maxine goes, "No, we weren't talking about helping you. We were talking about helping Xavier Woods against the Final Testament next week. We weren't talking about you." And then he's like, "Well," he goes, "Well, you guys don't want to fuck with me," and it's like, "No, we don't want to fuck with you. Bye." That was funny.
Yeah.
dude, like I felt so bad for him because he really thought that they were talking about him. Like, no, not not you. Oh,
Like Xavier made no sense, but it it works.
yeah. So then we get Arm Break Crew versus the TikTok Toxic Tag Team, and they murdered them, which
Yep.
was perfect because, you know, I mean, they were gonna murder them because you can't have a new faction not beat the shit out of everybody because that's what they're supposed to do.
Hopefully they do something with them, like they win some titles.
I, I'm all right. I mean, they could take the tag titles and defend them with Freebird rules. I'm all right with that.
And like remember the rumor supposedly main roster supposed to like bring in some secondary champions for the championships for the women. You can
Hmm.
give that to like one of them, and they can also defend it in Freebird rules.
Yeah. So then we had more Dom and Rhea, and Dom tells her, "Yo, I got a match with Jay Uso later." And Rhea's like, "I'm not your fucking property. You can't just like fight over me. That's not how this works." And he was like, "But I was trying to defend your honor." And she got mad and she left.
No,
I was like,
the problem before that, like
"Mhm."
he goes, so you want me to cancel the match? Like I'll cancel the match then. No, I don't want you to cancel the match. So then like then she goes off. Like it's like a thing. Like what do you want me to do?
I was so glad that like they're just like not getting right back together and they're just like trickling it out. I'm like, yeah, this is cool.
Because he deserves it.
Yes. So then we had Drew McIntyre, and he comes out talking to Adam Pearce, and Pearce like, listen, I'm gonna reinstate you. And he's like, good. And I'll give you the match with CM Punk. Great. I need you to apologize to the referees. He's like, no, no, no. I don't really want to apologize to the refs. No, no, no. You should apologize to the refs. He's like, I did nothing wrong. These assholes keep fucking me over. And he's like, no, you should apologize to the refs. Either you apologize to the refs or I'm gonna keep you suspended. And Drew just says, no, I'm not doing it. So he keeps getting in Pierce's face, and then all of a sudden here comes Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins gets in between Drew and Pierce because Drew just knocks out the two referees, and Seth like just backs the shit down, and I'm like, and I lie to you not, everybody like I swear to God, everybody keeps saying the same fucking thing, and I'm like, are you guys deaf? Are you fucking deaf? Like you can't be this deaf, and everybody's like, no, 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 it's gonna be a three-way. It's gonna be Punk, Drew, and Seth. It's gonna be a three-way. I'm like, do you not see the subtext of the story? Like, Drew and the referees have beef. There's no one to control him. Seth comes out and controls him, and it's literally he has beef with both of them. He's the referee, and they're like, nope, it's a three-way. I'm like, okay, you guys aren't paying attention.
Yeah. Now, do you say something weird there with fucking Adam Pierce though? Because like he could have just reinstated him. Like, no, but you gotta apologize for that. Like, it's kind of like he's purposely fucking with Drew or something. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But I see something weird there.
Okay, so this is what it is with him. It's like you don't respect my authority. And I want you to like the thing is Pierce is a shitty GM and he wants respect, but he doesn't get it. And like nobody respects him and he wants Drew to respect him. Like Drew is like the main guy. He has to fucking respect me. And that's why he keeps pushing this button with Drew. Like, you're gonna fucking respect me. And Drew's like, no, I'm not gonna respect you. Fuck you.
I
And
tried to give him some bail because you said he's a shitty GM, but he is a shitty GM. I can't help it.
no, the funny part is like I actually love Adam Pearce and I love his character and like
Yeah,
he just is the most shitty GM.
yeah. Great person in real life, so
Hmm. So then we had what I've been predicting all along since this whole thing started, another Wyatt Six promo with Eric Rowan. And Eric Rowan is talking about grief.
I wonder how like Nikki Cross is thinking of me because okay,
Mm-hmm.
bows make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Rowan's make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nikki, to my knowledge, doesn't have no affiliation with Bo. I mean, like Bo, Bray, Rowan, and all that until just now.
Do you know what?
Hmm.
She lost her family and she lost her way. She lost everything. She
Yeah.
lost she lost sanity. They're all gone. They left her behind. Everybody's gone. Then
Nope.
on top
Nobody's
of that,
gone.
she tried to gain the sympathies of everybody. She tried to follow her dream of become a superhero. And everybody hated me because I tried to be something that I wanted to be since I was little. And you hated me. And it's just gonna keep going. And then when I came back, nobody wanted to be friends with me. Nobody wanted to accept me. And I just was lost. And I was just searching for someone. And then you found me. I'm telling you, bar for bar, that's exactly what her story is gonna be.
I hope it's that. Actually, I hope 100% it's that.
And Rowan's was so emotional, and I almost got mad at this because he said, I lost a brother. And I was like, oh, they're just gonna forget that Brody was there. And like he just like, I lost a brother. And then he just goes on a little bit and he was like, and then I tried to get myself together. He was the only one that cared about me and knew that I had something deep down inside of me. And he was like, then as soon as I started to get myself together a little bit, I lost my other brother. And I was like, oh, so they did acknowledge Brody. And
It
it
fucked me up a
was,
little bit.
yeah. And this was so good. Like, and he literally said, like, the sheep mask gave him hope. And they're they're there to fix stuff that needed to be fixed. And it was so good. And this was like the best part that had nothing to do with anything on television because the next morning, Amanda Huber, who is Brody Lee's wife, she didn't watch she didn't watch Raw. They went to sleep. They didn't watch Raw. She put it on in the morning and she said, this was not what I expected. I didn't expect to cry the first thing in the morning. She's like, this was so great. I love you guys.
Yeah, it was good. The only like critique I could give it, right? Okay,
Hmm.
it's something small, something stupid. So you know,
Hmm.
the sheep mask gives him hope, right? But he's not
Hmm.
wearing the sheep mask. He's wearing the bunny mask. So what's
Yes,
the bunny mask? That's the only thing.
that's the thing. Like you're already like storylines further down that we didn't get to yet because all
Okay,
of this is going to be explained. It's going to
okay.
be explained. It just hasn't been explained yet. We're going to explain exactly why these people are who they are and what connection they have. Because all of this is going to like be played out.
So he gets a part two. Okay,
Yes, everybody does. Because like not even not even just everybody separately, everybody together in a collective when they explain the whole idea of the White Six.
gotcha.
So then we have Jey Uso versus Dom, and they're having a match. Liv comes out, and we get another Liv on top of Dom thing. Listen, I'm not I'm not saying this as just a normal person. I'm not saying this as a normal person, but Dom, I need you to meet me out back so I can beat the shit out of you. Like you can't keep getting away with this. We gonna fight. We gonna fight, Dom. Me and you.
He has his wife, he has his girlfriend, and he has his side piece.
Yes.
That ain't
We gonna
fair.
we gonna fight, Dom. Me and you gonna fight. So he loses to Jey Uso, and Mommy is upset
Wait,
because
you
hmm
skipped the best part though. Like the one I was talking about earlier. He
hmm
goes, "Don't talk about my mommy." Now, out of context, that
hmm
sounds weird as shit.
hmm and then Rhea walks up on him and says, like, because he goes, I'm not your mommy. You're my dom. And she gives him the rose. And he just smiles like, there's hope. There's no hope, pal. There's no hope. You're getting screwed.
basically.
So then we have Chad Gable, and Chad Gable calls out Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas comes out, and then he gets attacked by the Creeds. It happened. It
Finally.
happened. Yes, they beat the shit out of Bo, and Bo keeps laughing. And Bo's laughing. They beating the shit out of him. They beat him up in the corner, and he just goes, yeah, 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 yeah. And if you don't know, which
Yeah.
we all just immediately just everybody locked in on it. As soon as he did that, was like that was a Brody thing. That was
Uh-huh.
for Brody.
Yep.
It was it. He was so good in this that I was like, holy shit. And they're beating him down, and then a Wyatt Six appears, and the Creeds and Chad Gable run for cover. They just fucking run, and Bo and the Wyatt Six are in the ring. So they're getting closer to having a match soon.
I forget who it was, but it was somebody in the business though, right? Like a
Mm-hmm.
wrestler that knows the family.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they had said that you think Bray is like a genius when it comes to all this creepy shit and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bo's even better, but they just never gave him a chance to do it. I'm starting to believe that now because like that came across like really fucking psychotic and crazy, and I liked it.
Yeah, and it's going to get better slash worse as time goes on. So
Yes,
yeah, and people are gonna love it because it's going to literally blur the lines between supernatural and regular human beings. It's going to deal with your worst insides and also the best. It's going to be something that like if you look at it just on the face value before you even get into any deeper context, is going to be, oh my God, this is great. And that's what I like about it because it's went from, oh, it's this hokey bullshit that like we're just like, oh, it's here, to having a really deep, dark reality to it. And it's like, yeah,
it's
that's
something for
perfect.
everybody because like I've been saying, like, the first couple of like promos and whatever. Not I'm not really into the real stuff like that,
Hmm.
but like the other stuff I really do enjoy. So this is having something for everybody to enjoy. And then you
Hmm.
add in the creeds and fucking what you call it, Gable, like for a storyline or whatever, it's gonna be a banger match or series
Hmm.
of matches.
Yes. So then we get to the main event, which is Ilya Dragunov versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title. And surprise, surprise. Oh my God, I did not see that Braun Breaker did not leave. I am shocked.
Fuck the security.
It Braun fucked both of them up, and we're going for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam.
Now
I'm,
there
hmm
was a thing there. I don't know like if you probably saw it but didn't really think about it like I did, whatever.
hmm
So Braun is running to them like he's gonna give both of them a spear, right? But
hmm
fucking Sammy is like holding and dragging off up, but then he jumps out the way and whatever, kind of like fucking Waller would do to fucking Theory. Do you think it's gonna be a
and
three-way or just one-on-one?
oh, it's no, it's 100% going to be a three-way. And
Oh
that's
shit.
how it's going to play into being a three-way is like, oh, this, and this. That's why it's a three-way.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm mad at people who keep saying, oh, the punk thing is going to be a three-way. And it's like, dude, this right here is a three-way. You're not going to have two three-ways on the show go, oh, we're going to do two three-ways. It's not a two-night event yet. It's a one-night event. There's no, oh, we're doing two-night events. It's one night, so you should just be like, oh, this is a one night thing. We're not doing two three ways on one night.
We could do it, but it wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah, and it would, dude, it would piss me off. Like, oh, we're doing two three ways because like that's some shit that I would get on AEW for. It's like, oh, AEW has done too many three ways at the same time, and it's like, yeah. Like I would not want that to happen here. And it's like you have a perfect one-on-one, and then you also have a perfect three-way. It's perfect. So yeah, just like you have something for everybody instead of like, oh, we're doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Cause like there's already stuff that's like planned on a card that's like we have this, we have the world title match, we have this, we have that, we have this. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Shaping up nicely.
Oh yeah, like SummerSlam is definitely shaping up really nice. But a lot of people's like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, no, it's definitely shaping up nice. But yeah, that's a thing. And that's I mean, that's it, right? Got anything else?
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right.